The Welsh are here tonight at the Royal Albert Hall. Many hundreds, perhaps even thousands of Welshmen are here tonight to cheer and sing Howard Winstone, if they can, to the World Featherweight Championship, the title that he has already made 3 attempts to win, and each time he's been unsuccessful. Unsuccessful against Vicente Saldivar of Mexico. But now the title is vacant, and Winstone tonight at 28 faces Mitsunori Seki of Japan, the southpaw featherweight champion of the Orient, who is 26 years old. And so these two now prepare to fight for the title vacated by the Mexican Vicente Saldivar, who is sitting at the ringside watching these two men battle for the title that he gave up after he beat Winstone last October. And so Howard Winstone, amid scenes that haven't been heard at the Royal Albert Hall for years, these thousands of Welshmen cheering him on, making now his 4th attempt to win this world title against the southpaw Japanese, Mitsunori Seki. Seki, a southpaw like Saldivar was. And Seki is about 2 inches taller than Winstone. He's 5'7". Seki is fast on his feet, and he's got fast hands. We've seen that in the gym. And we assume that he can also punch, because he put Saldivar on the floor in their first fight. Winstone is going to need all his old boxing skill to contain this man. And Seki, the Japanese, is setting a fast pace from the start, and he's taking the initiative and carrying the fight to Winstone. We shall watch very carefully the eyes of Seki, because this man has suffered from cuts many times in fights, and he carries the scars and the scar tissue around his eyes. And in those eyes of Seki may well lie the best chance for Howard Winstone. Seki in this first round has used his feet well to try to avoid the left hand of Howard Winstone. And the Japanese has set a hot pace in this first round. Winstone has not got his left hand going too well in this opening round. He hasn't had much chance to settle down and use it. He's been harried and hustled by Seki. Well, this will be a night for Wales if Winstone were to win this, such as they haven't seen for 45 years, because it is 45 years since Wales had a world champion. The last one was Jimmy Wilde, who reigned as flyweight champion of the world from 1916 to 1923. 28-year-old Howard Winstone, having his 65th fight tonight, has had 59 wins and 5 defeats. 3 of those defeats have been against the ex-champion Vicente Saldivar. Seki is 26, taller and more experienced than Winstone. He's had 72 fights. He's won 61, he's drawn 1 and lost 10. He's been stopped only 3 times, but those 3 occasions always from very good men. And as in the first round, Winstone's left hand, whenever he tries to use it, so Seki uses his feet, he moves away from it, and then he counters hard. And he's giving Winstone plenty of trouble in these first two rounds. What an interesting fight this is between these two little men, both of whom couldn't find the strength or quite enough skill with which to beat Saldivar. But now the title is here for the taking, and one of them is going out of this ring tonight, the champion, the new champion. Both men who've set their hearts on winning the world title. Winstone, I know, has lived with this dream of being world champion now for many years, and he may not get another chance after tonight. There's no doubt who's the master inside. It's Winstone. He's consistently been better inside all the way through this fight. He ties up Seki beautifully inside and frequently scores, and for a moment I thought Seki had trouble with his right eye. He has got trouble with his right eye. He brushed away the blood, and Seki now is cut on the right eye. And Roland Dakin's going to have a look at that right eye. He's having a good close look at it. It's right up underneath the eyebrow, and he's going to stop it, I think. I think Roland Dakin's going to stop it. He's asking the corner to look at it. And the Welsh have taken it for granted that it's over, and it is over. It's over in the 9th round. And Seki, moments after he was cut, has been stopped, and Winstone is champion of the world at last, and is the first Welsh world champion for 45 years, and you won't stop the Welsh invading this ring now. There's the disconsolate and gloomy Seki corner, and there's going to be, I think, a lot of protest about the fact that this fight was stopped in the 9th round. The cut is up underneath the eyebrow, but it didn't seem to be bleeding a lot when it was stopped. Congratulations, it's a great night for you, and it's a great night for British boxing. It's an even greater night for Welsh boxing. Here's your World Championship trophy. Why don't you hold it while we talk to you? How did the fight go compared with the way you thought it might go?
Well, I was rather surprised because I thought that I know it must have been very fit. Archie put me through my paces, terrific down in Carmarthen, and there was a lot of Ali Baloo going around it. I wasn't boxing well and this and that. And Eddie said, what's the matter with him? But he said not to worry about the papers, you know. And I was boxing well. I felt good tonight, I felt real good, my old self, you know. Like when I fought Spinks, I thought. I was holding back a bit to, in case he came in the last couple of rounds strong, like I thought I'd hold back and I'll be ready for him.
I thought you were. You looked as though you were pacing yourself a little bit more than you did against Saldivar.
Well, that's Fengali Thomas's guidance again. He said, no, you take it easy. So I had to take it easy.
Did the eye bother you at all?
No, I fought cut eyes before, and Eddie always, he can look after him.
You know, there's a little bit of controversy with the Japanese camp because they rather think that it was stopped a bit prematurely. And in fact, a lot of people out there are saying that they thought you were rather robbed in a way of an even better win because you were getting well on top and you were going to win it.
I was hitting him with some good left hook, but it was a bad cut. I talked to a few fellas after I went over, and it was a nasty cash, you know. Mm-hmm. But I was getting on top, I was throwing good left hooks, and I think if he came out another round, I would have really worked on it, you know.
You know, you're the first Welsh world champion since Jimmy Wilde.
Oh, and I'm proud. Great.
45 years.
45 years is great. I don't care if it's 100 years as long as I've done it.
You know, the other odd thing about Welsh boxing is they're all W's, all the world champions in Wales. Freddie Welsh, Jimmy Wilde, and now Howard Winstone.
Winstone, yeah.
The W boys.
The W boys, yeah.
What are you going to do now? You're going to have a bit of a celebration tonight?
Well, it's up to the doc, Eddie. I think he'll have a celebration, and I think I'll stick with him and see what happens.
The two boys are staying up late.
My two boys and my mother, they're all staying up tonight, yeah.
And what about the future now? What are you going to do?
Well, again, as I said, I tell to Eddie, I'm going to box on because I felt good tonight. I box on till he says, oh, look, Vince, your legs are gone, whatever it is, and I know myself when I'm gone, I'll get out. But until then, I'll keep boxing.